Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to week number 1 of the UBL, the Ultimate Battle League. My name is CBAD, coach of the Detroit Steelwings, and we are here taking on today Root and the New Jersey Brobats. If you guys are excited, show some love on that like button down below. If you guys are new and you guys like Draft League content, feel free to subscribe for more. We got plenty of that here on the channel, and then we also have the upcoming 8-week season as well. So hope you guys are excited. This season is in anticipation of the Crown Tundra DLC coming up. So it's a little bit of a shorter season, but I'm still excited to play with this team and play with these coaches and just throw down each and every Sunday. So I hope you guys are too. Of course, we're going to go full face cam really quickly so you guys can check out the merch. Pick up a hoodie, pick up a pillow, pick up a phone case for your grandma. Christmas is right around the corner. So is the other holiday season, the general holiday season. Go on ahead and pick some up for the family. You know, it's the best, it's the coziest, and it's getting to be sweater weather anyways. So Root's got a crazy team here. We're going to start breaking down those teams. If you guys missed my draft analysis talking about the 11 Pokemon that I drafted, feel free to check that out. The link is in the description, as well as the link to my opponent's channel, so you guys can go show some love and check out their side of the battle, team builder prep, all that fun stuff as well. If you guys are new, I do the team builders first, followed by the Wi-Fi battle, so there'll be some text floating somewhere on the screen in post-production, so you guys can go check that out. I always recommend you guys watch the team builders so you guys know what sets I'm bringing, what I'm afraid of, what I'm concerned with, what I'm not concerned with, and just kind of get an overall idea for the team itself. Of course, if you don't want to, if you guys just want to watch the Wi-Fi battle and piece it together after the fact, you certainly can, and that'll be there, and the timestamp will be in the description as well. But all that being said, I'm really excited to throw down. Week 1 is where everybody comes out guns blazing with like some of the best stuff, and really kind of sets a good precedent for the rest of the season. So thank you guys for watching. I truly hope you guys enjoy. You guys are going to start to see some teams appear on screen right about now. My opponent has a team that consists of Dragapult, Tangrowth, Barraskewda, Darmanitan, Unova Darmanitan, Mandibuzz, Gardevoir, Heliolisk, Type Null, Reboot, Escavalier, and Unova Stunfisk. Some things to note about my opponent's team: he only has 1 Rocker in the form of Stunfisk, 1 Defogger in the form of Mandibuzz, and then the only Cleric support that he's got on the team, he's got a Wish Passer and a Heal Beller in the form of Gardevoir. So if I had to anticipate 6 Pokemon that my opponent would bring, I do think Mandibuzz and Tangrowth show up. They do perform very well against our Sand team. I think Dragapult shows up. Dragapult's one of those Pokemon you can pretty much bring every week. I think Gardevoir could show up as well. Gardevoir could be like a counter sweeper for a Sandrush Pokemon, like a Scarf Sandrush set, or a Scarf Trace set rather. I think Heliolisk could show up as well. Heliolisk gets some really good coverage to help deal with the Sand Core, and being able to run Sand Veil could be pretty beneficial to my opponents. And then taking a look at the team, you know, Darmanitan could show up. I don't think it would, because I've got Rock Priority and Gigalith and you know, just some good Pokemon to help counter that. I don't know if Barraskewda would show up either. It is very fast, so it definitely could. But I think Escavalier could show up. I don't have a fire type on my team, so not having a Pokemon that can hit that thing super effective, I definitely think warrants it showing up. So that's going to be the 6 that I think my opponent could bring. And we're going to start breaking down the team here. So first Pokemon up to date, just kind of a little background as far as where I went with this building process. And again, shout out to Eric in the front office for helping me out with these sets each week. We talked about, I stressed the importance that Mandibuzz and Tangrowth both are probably going to show up. And I think a Pokemon that we have that really just rips both of them to pieces is going to be Toxtricity. So first Pokemon to bring in this week is Sinister the Toxtricity. He's rocking his Life Orb with the Punk Rock ability, Overdrive, Sludge Wave, Snarl, and Shift Gear. We have 52 EVs in HP, 252 EVs in special attack, 204 EVs in speed with a modest nature. Originally, and I mean originally as in like probably 30 minutes ago, this was a Payapa Berry set to take a Psyshot or a Psychic from a Gardevoir, but on the off chance that it was Specs and not Scarf like I anticipate, it blew us backwards to the Payapa Berry. So figured Life Orb might be good just to pick up a little bit of extra damage and help kind of rip through Tangrowth and Mandibuzz just a little bit more. So we outspeed a lot of his bulkier Pokemon. So we outspeed Stunfisk, we outspeed Escavalier, we outspeed Type Null, we outspeed my defensive Mandibuzz and Tangrowth and things like that. So we're able to get some really big hits off on all those Pokemon. After a Shift Gear, we actually outspeed. So we'll outspeed Dragapult, but we will also outspeed Scarf Darmanitan as well, which is really, really good for us because Darmanitan's always just a monster to deal with. Overdrive is there. Overdrive is super effective against the Barraskewda, against the Mandibuzz, against really any Pokemon that doesn't resist electric because of that Punk Rock and the Life Orb boost. Sludge Wave is primarily there for the Tangrowth and for the Gardevoir. Snarl is some really nice tech that I actually hope is going to do well against the Dragapult, because Snarl is also boosted by Punk Rock, and it is super effective coverage against that. Problems that we have with this, so type Null, if it's especially defensive set, really can take these hits pretty well. Reboot can outspeed us if Reboot shows up by any means. Scavalier, again, we don't have a good way to hit that, so that's going to be a little problematic if that's the response. And then Stunfisk is another Pokemon that I think could show up on my opponent's team. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe Stunfisk over Heliolisk. Actually, I'm going to change that even on my predictions, because he needs a ground type to kind of help out with Toxtricity. So I do think Stunfisk would show up in hindsight. But Stunfisk, Escavalier, and Type Null are really the only Pokemon that give this thing a problem. If we can get a Shift Gear up, we're looking pretty good if we can get some pre-existing damage off on any of those Pokemon there. Nothing too crazy to say. Just to talk about some calcs here really quickly. So as far as the Dragapult goes, if it's a standard offensive Dragapult, with the Life Orb, we actually do have a 56% chance to OHKO after Stealth Rocks, and we do have Rocks this week, so that's going to be pretty nice for us to have. So if we can get Rocks up or any pre-existing damage off on an offensive Dragapult, we are able to outspeed that after a Shift Gear and then knock it out with the Snarl. Taking a look here at something like the Tangrowth. Tangrowth gets hit really hard. I don't think Tangrowth would... So the only set that could really do work against this or even take a hit is maybe the Poison Resist Berry or Max HP, Max Special Defense Assault Vest. And I don't think he'd do that. I think he needs a little bit more defensive to help out with the likes of Excadrill and Lycanroc Day and things of that nature. So I don't think he will be that set. But if it is, you know, so be it. But Sludge Wave, standard max, Tangrowth does, Sludge Wave does knock out even max HP with an Assault Vest. He needs a lot of HP and a lot of special defense in order to live one Sludge Wave from this thing. Mandibuzz as well. Let me take a look here. Barraskewda gets absolutely blown backwards by a Life Orb Overdrive. We almost kill 3. We almost kill 3 of them with an Overdrive. Darmanitan here. Darmanitan with the Life Orb Overdrive does knock it out. So again, if we can get that Shift Gear up, we're doing some really good damage. Mandibuzz itself is another bulky Pokemon that if it's more specially defensive, it will live in Overdrive. But if we can get some sort of Rocks damage off or some pre-existing damage off on a max HP, max special defense set, we do secure that. Standard defensive Mandibuzz does get one shot by the Overdrive as well. Gardevoir, of course, is going to get knocked out by the Sludge Wave. We are knocking... Oh, that's level 60, excuse me. We're doing 130 to 154 to standard Gardevoir. Max HP, we're still knocking that out. Heliolisk. Like I said, I think offensive Heliolisk can show up. Sludge Wave's doing about 80 to 97, so we do need some Stealth Rock damage or some pre-existing chip on that to be able to knock it out. Type Null is my biggest concern with it showing up because it really shrugs off those hits and can set up over us. Reboot, if Reboot were to show up at all, we are knocking that out. If it is not Eviolite, if it's like Heavy Duty Boots, maybe an offensive set. Escavalier, we are doing, but we can two-shot it with an Overdrive. So if it's like the max HP, max special defense set, we can get some rolls and get some good damage there, but it really can hit us back pretty hard. And then Stunfisk is going to be the biggest problem for Toxtricity, in my opinion, because it's like a 5-hit KO on that thing. So we do need to make sure that if Stunfisk shows up, we get that out of the way prior to trying to Shift Gear up and set up with Toxtricity. I said that we did bring Rocks, and we are bringing Rocks this week. The next Pokemon that we are bringing is Chromastone the Gigalith. He's rocking his Chesto Berry with the Sandstream ability. We have Stealth Rock, Toxic Rest, and Rock Blast. 228 EVs in HP, 92 in defense, 188 in special defense with a careful nature. Gigalith is a great rocker. I don't think there's anything from just stopping me leading and clicking rocks, honestly. We are 3-hit. So with the Sand up and our special defensive investment, like I said, I anticipate Scarf Gardevoir to want to show up just to kind of counter Sand. So I did calc this, this build is set to take on Scarf Gardevoir. We are 3-hit KO'd by Scarf Gardevoir Focus Blast with the Sand up. Stealth Rocks are really nice for getting chip damage off on a lot of these Pokemon to help out with the rolls for Toxtricity. Toxic is really nice to toss off on things like Darmanitan for sure, but Mandibuzz and Tangrowth that want to switch on this thing. Type Null if it's not a rest set. Rock Blast is just really spammable against his team, against the Pokemon that we can do really good damage to. Again, we have a little bit of a problem with the defensive Stunfisk there being able to go for ground type moves and our Rock Blast not doing too much. But with our special defensive investment, we can take a hit from Stunfisk and turn around and toss a Toxic off on there. Resto Chesto will be nice for some good recovery as well. So we can keep Gigalith in the game just a little bit longer. The rest of the defense just kind of helps out with things like Darmanitan, and the special defense also helps out with the Heliolisk as well, like we discussed. Next Pokemon that we're bringing. So I didn't think Excadrill was the play this week. And the reason for that is Tangrowth and Mandibuzz both really just, like, we can get coverage to hit them, but I'm familiar with both of those. And I recently played, as of the date you guys are seeing this, I just played with a Tangrowth and a Mandibuzz defensive core on my own. And I took on a Gigalith Excadrill combo, and it still can wear down pretty nicely. So I wanted a Pokemon that would be a little bit more benefit than Excadrill. And that Pokemon this week is actually going to be Mila the Lycanroc. She is also rocking her Life Orb with the Sand Rush ability. Accelerock, Close Combat, Fire Fang, and Stone Edge. We have 20 EVs in HP, 252 in attack, 236 in speed with an Adamant nature. So with this, we are actually outspeeding, outside of Sand, we are outspeeding Darmanitan and below. So Heliolisk can outspeed us, Barraskewda and Dragapult can outspeed us, but we're outspeeding everything else down, which is really awesome. Inside of Sand, once the Sand is up because of our Sand Rush, we actually outspeed Scarf Dragapult. So that's fantastic. That's really one of the main reasons I wanted to bring it, because Scarf Dragapult could also be like a pseudo check to Sand Rush Excadrill, and this Pokemon can actually outspeed the fastest thing on his team with a Scarf. If he somehow brings Swift Swim Barraskewda and can get the rain up, great, awesome tech. Can't fault him for that, because that'll be faster than this, of course. But that's the game plan overall for Lycanroc here. Accelerock is really nice for Pokemon like Darmanitan, for picking off weakened Pokemon. He doesn't have too many Pokemon that appreciate that Accelerock, things like Heliolisk, things like the Barraskewda. Darmanitan, of course, doesn't appreciate that. Close Combat helps out with the Type Null, because like I said, I do think Type Null could be a little bit of a problem. Fire Fang helps out with the Tangrowth. Fire Fang also helps out with the Escavalier. And then Stone Edge is just really nice and spammable this week. Rock Stab just hits really hard, and we've got some coverage that can help out against the Pokemon that don't appreciate that. Next Pokemon that we're bringing, we have Gloxinia the Grimmsnarl. He's rocking his leftovers with the Prankster ability. We have Thunder Wave, Spirit Break, Fire Punch, and Hammer Arm. 52 EVs in HP, 252 EVs in attack, 4 in defense, 196 EVs in special defense, 4 in speed with an Adamant nature. With this set, we are actually 3-hit KO'd by Choice Specs Dragapult. Physical Dragapult does not, like, it can go for a Steel Wing against us, but there's not really too many super effective coverage moves that Dragapult against us, so Grimmsnarl really does help out with that. Thunder Wave is really great for speed control to help out with Toxtricity late game. Spirit Break is really nice to help out with the Mandibuzz and really just hit any Pokemon that doesn't resist the Fairy typing. Fire Punch is good for the Tangrowth as well as for the Escavalier. Hammer Arm, again, is there for the Type Null as well. The next Pokemon that we are bringing on the team, we have Kurogiri the Cofagrigus. He's rocking the leftovers with the Mummy ability. We have Iron Defense, Body Press, Pain Split, and Knockoff. 252 EVs in HP, 252 EVs in defense, 4 in special defense with an Impish nature. This also helps out with the Darmanitan to an extent. It is a very hard-hitting Pokemon that we need to make sure we can take on. This does help out with that. Iron Defense Body Press is really good. I really like this Pokemon to help out with Type Null because we don't have a fighting type to just kind of break through it. Being able to knock off Eviolite, being able to Pain Split as well. He has 4 Pokemon with above 100 base HP. So being able to crack those things down and get ourselves back up to full is going to look really nice. And then again, Iron Defense and Body Press is just really spammable. If he does bring in Dragapult on this thing, depending on the set, we may be able to take a hit from this and go for a knockoff, but we do have a few Pokemon that can take a hit, namely in Gigalith and in the Grimmsnarl. So I don't necessarily want to stay in on Dragapult, but being able to Iron Defense and Body Press up is going to be really, really nice this week. The last Pokemon we are bringing is going to be Jimmy the Tangela. He's rocking his Eviolite with the Regenerator ability. Leech Seed, Knockoff, Giga Drain, and Toxic. 244 EVs in HP, 132 EVs in defense, 132 EVs in special defense with a Sassy nature. With the Eviolite, we are 3-hit KO'd by Modest Heliolisk. Barraskewda otherwise kind of manhandles this team, so Tangela, like with Crunch, Water Move, Water Move, Water Move. So Tangela really helps out against the Barraskewda if it does decide to show up. Toxic is really spammable. I said that with the Gigalith, but Toxic is really nice to just be able to toss off on a few of his Pokemon. Leech Seed is really good for the recovery. He does not have a Pokemon that, like, Tangrowth can maybe come in on this thing, but it doesn't want to get toxic against us, and we can switch around and play around with that if we need to. Being able to knock off items is going to be really nice. And then Giga Drain is just there for the recovery. So that's going to be the 6 Pokemon we're bringing. Feeling really confident going into this matchup, but only time will tell if both me and my opponent come out swinging who's going to come out on top. Hope you guys have enjoyed the team builder. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the team in the comment section down below. I'm going to cut to where we connect, and I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with week number 1 in the Ultimate Battle League. My name is CBAD, coach of the Detroit Steel Wings, and we are taking on Root and the New Jersey Brobats. If you guys are excited, show some love on that like button. If you guys are new, subscribe for more. Plenty of Draft League content floating around this channel. You guys see the 6 that I am bringing right below. We have Toxtricity, Gigalith, Lycanroc, Grimmsnarl, I almost said Gimsnarl. Grimmsnarl, Cofagrigus, and Tangela. You guys see the 6 that I expect my opponent to bring: Mandibuzz, Tangrowth, Dragapult, Gardevoir, Stunfisk, and Escavalier. Yeah, check out my opponent's side of the battle so you guys can see both sides and see what's going on. Pick up some merch, links in the description. I'm gonna cut to team preview and we'll be right back. So it's always a good thing whenever most of the team is predicted. That's a good thing and a bad thing, because that just means that we might be a little bit over our heads. So I do not mind leading off with Chromastone to get up rocks. We do not see the Gardevoir, and instead we see the Darmanitan. So we're going to lead off with Chromastone here. We're going to get the sand up, and we're going to go from there. Mandibuzz more than likely having Overcoats. Tangrowth having Regenerator. I don't know if Dragapult's ability noting that is necessary. I don't know why I said it like that. Stunfisk could actually be Sandvale. Taking a look at it. Escavalier more than likely having the shell armor, I'd anticipate. So it can't be crit. But we'll kind of see what's going on and go from there. Rocks look really great. He has his defogger out, and he's got his you know, stealth rocker as well. So we'll see how he wants to take this off here. But I've got no problem leading Gigalith and clicking rocks. I've got no issues with that. Let me just pull up that calc here, because I think in a worst case scenario, if it's like Banded Darmanitan, even Banded Darmanitan can't knock us out. Adamant Banded Darmanitan can't knock us out. Stunfisk, he leads off with Fire Emblem, which is going to be the Dragapult. Okay, no problem there. Dragapult cannot do too much to us. I have, again, no problem just going for... I could also go for a Toxic. I've got no problem doing that as well to start putting something on a timer. But I think Stealth Rocks are fine. What do you stay in? I don't know if he'd stay in. Would a Escavalier be the play? Let's go for Stealth Rocks. Why not? Let's get him up. Dragapult has U-turn. That's not going to do too much to us. We're fine. Let's see what his response to this is. I didn't want to go for Toxic in case Escavalier was that play, but we'll see what he wants to go for. Goes down to Nudes, which is going to be that Tangrowth. Okay, so Toxic would have been really great. We'll get our Stealth Rocks up, and then I've got no problem clicking Toxic against this thing. Especially if he's just going to go for like a knockoff or something. Yeah, we're going to get a little bit of damage there. Toxic's my play. He can Giga Drain. We're pretty specially defensive to take that. And he actually has Toxic of his own. Okay, good to know. So we're both putting each other on a timer here. My thing, though, is that I have Rest. So I've got no issue going for that. We'll exchange Toxics there. And then I just kind of like going out into Toxtricity here, maybe? Yeah, so he's going to take Toxic and he's going to take that sand damage. Okay. So Tangrowth's going to get a little bit worn down, which is good. I could just go for a Rock Blast here. He could also have Earthquake. Do I want to lose Jimmy's... Here's the thing. I don't know if I want to lose Jimmy's Eviolite here. Let's just Rock Blast for some damage. Let's just see how he wants to respond to that. He's got a Leech Seed. Okay. That's no problem there. We'll get some good damage off on this thing. 3 hits. 4 hits. Ooh, give me 5. Give me 5. Oh, let's go, Chromastone. Let's go. That Sand and that Toxic are going to be racking up. Like, he obviously gets a little bit back from Leech Seed, but whew, that is not going to be doing too well after this turn. That is not going to be doing too well. So what I want to do now is, yeah, we're going to take our Toxic damage too. I do want to get our Rest off with Chromastone pretty quickly here. Let's go on ahead and switch out. I think going out into our own. I think going out into Tangle is fine. Just because I don't know how much more damage Tangrowth wants to take, quite honestly. And Tangela is kind of like, looking at the team, Tangela helps out to an extent by spamming Toxics and Leech Seeds as well. So, yep, he withdraws there, so that's fine. As he goes out into Fire Emblem, which is the Dragapult. Okay, no trouble there. No trouble there. He's gonna take a little bit of rocks damage. Now Specs Dragapult actually has a chance to knock us out with Draco Meteor. I'm just gonna click knockoff. I am just gonna click knockoff here. He just U-turns out again. Okay. He's gonna get some good damage off on us. I'm curious what he wants to go out into here. Probably Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz or Darmanitan. Maybe even a Escavalier. Goes out in a Simp. Just the Escavalier. Okay, so we're going to be able to get some good damage off on that. We're going to remove whatever item it had. We knocked off the leftovers. Okay. So what I can do here... let's see. Escavalier. Escavalier can do some pretty good damage to us. If he is like max attack adamants, he needs to connect a Mega Horn here. So I am just going to go for the Leech Seed right now. Get a little bit more chip damage to help out with Toxtricity. Let's go ahead and go for that. Like I said, max attack adamant Mega Horn needs to knock us out here. If he knocks off, so be it. And we're faster than this. I believe naturally, yeah. You have what? Yeah, base 20. Goes for the Mega Horn. That is max attack adamant. Okay. Unless it was a crit. Nope. Okay. The Escavalier knocks out. Escavalier. KO's Tang. Cool. Now I can bring in my Lycanroc and click Fire Fang. I could also bring in Kirogiri and I can click Iron Defense. Kirogiri is naturally faster, I'm pretty sure, than base 20 speed. Yeah, let's go on ahead. Let's swap out into Kirogiri. And I'm just going to click Iron Defense here. As he withdraws. Okay, Dragapult or Mandibuzz. Goes out into Bam Bam, which is going to be the Mandibuzz. All right. +2 defense. We're doing some good. We're doing some good damage here. I just want to go for another. Would you have taunt? I'm gonna go for Iron Defense again. Let's see what you got. See what you got. Could I have knockoff? He's got defog. Okay. So he got rid of rocks. And now we're +4. So a body press is gonna hurt this thing. But I think I just want to click knockoff on maybe like Dragapult coming in. Oh, just U-turns. Okay. Okay. No trouble there. Oh, yeah, that did. No, oh, that's right. We're +4 defense. All right. So if Dragapult comes in, Dragapult doesn't want to take this. Dragapult does not want to take this. And our leftovers are going to put us back to full as well. Oh, goes out in a Tangrowth, actually. Okay. We're going to knock off whatever item he's got. Rocky Helmet. Okay, so no more Rocky Helmet on Tang. Now, Tangrowth itself is pretty fast and can go for a Toxic or something like that, which I don't think I want to have happen. Consequently, if I just go for a body press right now against this thing, we're doing 48 to 57, so we might have a chance to just to knock it out here if I go for this body press. After toxic damage, of course. He goes for Leech Seed. Okay. Doesn't go for toxic, so I'm okay with that. So we're going to get our leftovers. I think... Do I think knockoff's a better play here? Does he want to keep around Tangrowth? I think he might want to keep around Tangrowth. I think you might want to keep her on Sand so I'm gonna click knock off here. Let's see. Oh, he actually keeps it around, so he's gonna knock off our leftovers. That's fine. That is fine, and Pythagoras should knock out Tangrowth right here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, actually, the toxic damage that Gigalith got is gonna knock it out. Gigalith KO's Tang indirectly. All right. I wrote down here a Scavalier knocks out Tang. I wrote Tang twice. Goes down to Fire Emblem, which is going to be the Dragapult. Okay. We can still set up pretty nicely in front of the Escavalier here. We've got our Grimmsnarl here that I'm going to go out into. Grimmsnarl handles this thing. Let's see if he wants to go for like a Shadow Ball or something like that. He's got the Shadow Ball. Okay. Let's see how much damage this is going to do. That brought us down to 130. Let's see if we can get some quick calcs on that. Let's see if I can get a quick calc on that. That did 73. That did 27. So that could be that's actually specs. Okay. So I don't think he wants to stay in. I think he'd maybe go out into like Stunfisk here. Let's just Spirit Break something. Let's just get some damage off. Toxicity is looking really nice. Toxicity is looking really, really nice. That is specs Dragapult damage as well. Goes out into Bam Bam. Okay. Spirit Break's not going to be too fun for this thing to take. Good damage. Good damage. And we get the special attack drop. Okay. Now, I don't know if this thing also has Toxic, but I think it's a fine time to switch this out and keep it healthy and go out into Gigalith here. I got no trouble doing that. Especially because he can just roost off that damage. Like, that's very max defensive Mandibuzz. I think going out into Gigalith now and clicking rest is probably a good idea. He's got U-turn. Okay, he's gonna U-turn. That's fine. Darmanitan could definitely come out here. Darmanitan could come out. Fire Emblem actually comes out. Okay, so we know that this is specs. We know this is specs. He's going to take a little bit more sand damage here. The specs knock us out, actually. I think it does at this range. Where are we at? 84? We're at 44. So Draco Meteor knocks us out. Let's go out into Gloxinia here. Let's go out into Grimmsnarl here. Hydro Pump. Okay, and he misses. So I don't think he wants to stay in on that. So what I want to actually do here is go back out into our I want to go back out into Chroma Stone here because I need to get that rest off to get that toxic damage away. I 100% need to do that. Goes that into Poggers. Okay. Poggers the Darmanitan. Okay. Now, Darmanitan, if it is scarfed, we're not, that's not, where are we at now? 73? 39. So if he goes for Earthquake, that's a little bit problematic here. I think I just need to... I need to keep the sand around. Let's go into Kirogiri on that Earthquake. And then we'll Pain Split something the next turn. If he U-turns, that's a great play. I just can't keep letting Gigalith get worn down like this, and I think he would want to attack that. Yeah, he's got the Earthquake there. Okay. We're going to be able to take 2 of those, actually. And I can get a nice pain split off on something here. Draws. Go on to summon some juicy HP. Bam, bam, the Mandibuzz. Okay. I can take that. I can take that. We'll gain back a little bit more. And now this thing can definitely go for knockoff here. I think because we've got some damage already on some of these Pokemon, I think going out into Toxtricity is an okay play if he goes for knockoff. I don't think our Life Orb is necessary anymore. He's got the foul play as well. Okay. So, let's see. What's my best way to hit that Stunfisk that's about to come in on us? Snarl is actually my best play here. I could also just go back out into Chromostone here, which is probably a better play. Because we are at 39. Yeah. Let's go back out into Chromostone here. I need to get this rest off really bad. And I think it needs to be against this Stunfisk here. Oh, he foul plays again. Incredible. Oh, that's not good for us. That is not good for us. Oh, boy. Shit. Do I keep this as a sack now? Ah, damn it. All right, I need to click rest and just... I just thought that it would have been more beneficial to take care of my Sand Setter at 4 HP, but we're going to resto Chesto here. No trouble. No troubles. And now I can throw off a Toxic on something. Okay. Okay. That turned out really, really well. Let's just toss off a Toxic on something, especially this Mandibuzz. Could also be, you know, Stunfisk wanting to come in or something like that. We've seen Defog, we've seen Foul Play, we've seen Roost. We know it's got Overcoat. Probably Boots, I think. We haven't seen an item on there, so I assume Boots at this point. He goes for the Foul Play. Okay. Let's go on ahead and start getting some toxic damage down. Let's see if we can toss rocks up again. Let's get rocks back up. Goes for U-turn. Okay, so we have a very healthy Gigalith now, which is fantastic. I was really concerned that it was about to go out right there. I definitely thought that the play there was going to be to knock out. I definitely thought that the play was going to be to knock me out. Let's see. Gigalith versus... We know that you are Vex with Hydro Pump. What is that doing to us? We're at 114. We're at 60, so if he makes that play to go for a Hydro Pump here, I think U-turn is definitely his play. I'm going to go for a Rock Blast here and hope he does not go for Hydro Pump. Let's get back in the game a little bit here. Goes for Hydro Pump, connects. Oh, that's going to be a dead Gigalith, actually. That's my own fault. I choked that one there. Yep, okay. Dragapult KOs. I definitely thought the play there was going to be you turning out into Mandibuzz to get those rocks away, but that's fine. Let's go on ahead and let's go out into our... Oh, Oh, and sand went away. Eesh. All right. I am going to click Thunder Wave. I'm going to click Thunder Wave here. Because last time he U-turned or went out into Darmanitan on the Spirit Break, he knows the Spirit Break's coming. Does he go out into Darmanitan? Goes out into Simp, which is the Scavalier. Okay. So Thunder Wave into Fire Punch will knock this thing out. All right. We can still win this without the sand. I'm just kind of dumb. I am very, very dumb. Yep, I'm just going to Fire Punch here. Now I need to keep Grimmsnarl around to help out with the Dragapult so it can't just drop Dracos and Shadow Balls on us. And with our leftovers, we're slowly getting back up there. I just didn't think Hydro Pumping was the play there. I definitely thought getting rocks away, but you know, so be that. We know that he wanted to keep it around afterwards, so maybe after this thing goes down, maybe then Mandibuzz will be the play to click Defog. Well, let's just see. He still has a full health Stunfisk in the bag, which I am terrified of. Absolutely terrified of. All right, Grimmsnarl knocks out a Scavalier. We are almost back up to full, which is great news. We get blown backwards by Darmanitan if it comes in right now, so I think I Thunder Wave that. Bam Bam actually comes out. So Defog and the rocks is definitely going to be his priority here. Let's get... he's going to Defog either way. Let's just Spirit Break here. I feel like he's got to Defog either way, you know? There's the Defog. Yep, so we'll just go for Spirit Break. Toxic damage is going to wear him down a lot, so we can just keep Spirit Breaking this thing. Good damage. We've seen Defog, Foul Play, Roost, U-turn. Is that the last move that I've missed here? So he can't really do too much to us. So if I just Spirit Break again, that should be fine, right? Yeah, let's just Spirit Break again. Let's go for that. He goes for Foul Play. Okay, so I think Grimmsnarl picks up that KO here. Grimmsnarl KOs Mandibuzz. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. I like keeping Cofagrigus around to help out with this random Stunfisk that's in the back. Goes out into Poggers. All right. Let's go out into... I don't think Toxtricity does anything for us anymore. I'm going to sack Toxtricity. This thing's Flare Blitz. There's the Flare Blitz. Okay. Darm. KO's Toxtricity. Fine by me. There's that recoil that we so very, very much needed. Kurogiri can come in, I think, once. Darmanitan. Kurogiri can come in once here. That's at +4 defense, though. We're at what, 85? Ooh, we're still in range of that. So let's go out into Lycanroc here. Let's see if we can scare him out. Let's see if we can scare him out here. And then what I actually want to do is go hard out into Kurogiri here. He's got a perfectly good Stunfisk to switch in right here. Perfectly good Stunfisk to switch in right here. Come on. Let's see it. Let's see it. It's 3-3. He still has a really fast Dragapult on there. He withdraws. Stunfisk. He goes out in a Fire Emblem. Wow. Okay. Okay. That would have been... 2 Accelerocks would have put that in range, I feel like. So I guess we'll just get a little bit of leftovers recovery to help out. Maybe live 1 from Darm and then like Flare Blitz it. Oh, we don't even have our leftovers anymore. I 100% need to go out into Gloxinia here. I 100% need to do that. Azita's U-turns. Great play. Great play. All right. I don't have any more sacks for Darmanitan. Yeah, I think I need a Thunder Wave. I think I need a Thunder Wave and hope. Is that the play here? No, I need to keep this around for... Oh, I need to keep that around for the Dragapult. All right. I think getting rid of our Gigalith was a bad idea. And that's karma for accidentally calling the Resto Chesto play a choke there. That's what I get. Flare Blitz. We're in range of Scarf. Yep, that's going to knock me out. Darm KOs Pythagoras. That has to be Accelerog range at this point. Let's go on ahead and go back out into Lycanroc here, and let's just Accelerog twice. Now the Stunfisk is probably going to come in. I don't think we can bring this one back. I don't think we can bring this one back. Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right, Lycanroc KO's Darm. Oh, and now my... whatever. KO's Darm. All right. So it is, what, 2-2? Dragapult and Stunfisk versus Lycanroc and Grimmsnarl? I think if he locks himself in with Hydro Pump against this, he wins. Let me see Dragapult. What is Dragapult doing? Like, can I Accelerok for some damage here? 34 to 41. I think I need to. I think I Accelerok here 100%. There's some damage. He can miss a Hydro Pump. He does not. Dragapult's going to KO me. Drag KOs Lycanroc. All right, well then we'll try to make this as close as possible for differential. We know Gloxinia can take 1. Let's go on ahead and Spirit Break. I could Thunder Wave if he's just going to try to Hydro Pump spam. I'll just Spirit Break for damage here. In case he goes Stunfisk to try to preserve differential. He goes for Hydro Pump again and he actually misses, so Grimmsnarl's going to KO the... Grimmsnarl KO's Dragapult. And now we just need to see who's going to win. Grimmsnarl or Stunfisk. We're pretty specially defensive, and Spirit Break can do some damage if he's specially offensive, so we may just need to play this out and see where it goes. We're going to click Spirit Break until we die. Either way, it's going to be a 1-0 for somebody. It'll be a 1-0 for somebody either way, so. We do get the special attack drops again if he's got like Earth Power Discharge and all that fun stuff, so we can maybe go from there. We are pretty specially defensive ourselves, so let's just see what goes on. It's a 4-hit KO over after leftovers. If he's max defense. That's looking not too bad. There's special attack drop. He goes for... Oh, he's got the Sludge Wave. Ooh, that's not going to be doing a lot of damage, actually. Actually... Oh, he gets the poison, too. I was like, after leftovers, we might be able to... But no, he gets that Sludge Wave, so... we do just need to get really good rolls with Spirit Break here. If we do want to win. We need to get some really good rolls with Spirit Break. We can't get Static Paralyzed either, so if that's what he's got. All right, we can live another Sludge Wave at -2. Okay. I think we might be... This is going to be like the closest 1-0 in the history of 1-0s. Because I think after another special attack drop from Spirit Break, I actually think we might be able to live... That's a big maybe. I need a good roll with Spirit Break right here. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. GRIMMSNARL'S going to pick up the KO. We're going to win 1-0 over the Brobats. Again, the closest 1-0 in the history of 1-0s. My God. The Hydro Pump miss definitely mattered. There was some hacks that played into this matchup. And after the play against the Gigalith versus the Dragapult, I definitely did not deserve that win. So GG to my man Root. Go show some love over on his channel. Go check out their side of the battle as well, so you guys can see like both perspectives of like the craziest and closest 1-0 probably in the entire season. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, show some love on that like button. If you guys are new, subscribe for more so you do not miss out on the remainder of that season. All that being said, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm gonna let this outro bang, and I'll talk to you all soon. Later.